Welcome to SCCRESA TV Extra. Students from the St. Clair County Technical Education Center captured gold medals at national skills competitions this summer. Tech students captured gold and silver medals at the SkillsUSA competition in Kansas City, Missouri, and another tech student captured gold at the Health Occupation Student Association competition in Nashville, Tennessee. I had the opportunity to talk to the three medal winners and their instructors about their experience. Brittany, you're the first junior to win a gold medal in the HOSA competition from Tech. How does that plus winning the gold sit for you?
Well, it's pretty spectacular. You know, I decided to join Tech about a year ago. I'm a junior, and it was really about 6 months before that I decided that I was going to become a nurse. So that's pretty spectacular in itself. And we sat down in a giant room with all the other competitors. There's probably over like 100 different competitors at the national level. And we took a very serious test on the Scantron. And then once they gave us the results of that, there were 30 that were allowed to move on to the second level, which is the skills portion of it. And we went into a room. We were transferred over to Belmont University, and we had to perform 2 different skills that were given us randomly. My future plans are to continue my career. I'm going to finish high school and then start my college education. I'm undecided on where I'm going to participate in my college education, and I'm going to get my associate's degree in nursing and possibly my BSN.
First of all, I'm very proud of Brittany. She's a hard worker. She's very dedicated. And so what does it do for our program? I think it will motivate more students to get involved in HOSA. HOSA now is starting to grow somewhat, but we're still on a small level. So I'm thinking that it will motivate more students to get involved. There's over 50 categories. She competed in the nursing assistant. At a national level, there's about 100 students that competed in the nursing assistant, but overall, the whole competition, there's over 6,000. So it's huge. But of course, these were only students that had made first, second, or third in their state. And there were people from every state of the United States, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, they were all there. So for her to get gold as a junior was amazing. I mean, in fact, 2 Michigan students placed third and first. So that was good for Michigan.
Adam, you're the first student that we know of from Capac High School who's won a medal at skills competition. How does that make you feel this year?
It feels awesome to have that good of an achievement.
What all did it take for you to get all the way up to the silver medal?
A lot of it was basic knowledge helped me out, and then most of it was having to come to Tech here with my instructor and practice most of the time for nationals. I'm not sure how many hours it was, at least once a week. Then we went to twice a week, and then 2 weeks before we went to nationals, I was here every day. On the competition, I had 1 station. They gave us a fender. They gave us a dent in the middle that we had to use Bondo on. Then they gave us 2 we could not use any filler on at all. 1 we could use heat on if metal was stretched. The other one we could not. The other station we had was a welding station. We had to do different types of welds with different thicknesses of metal in the vertical and overhead position. Then another station we had was plastic repair. They gave us a tab that was broken. We had to repair the tab. We also had a hole in the bumper. We had to fix it from the back side, then go to the front side. And then we also had a frame simulator that we had to look at the screen, tell what kind of damage was wrong on it, and stuff like that. And then we also had a day before an interview and do an estimate. I do plan on going in the collision repair industry. I know I will be in that industry. I'm not 100% sure exactly what, but I just know I will be in that industry. I did get some scholarship money to UTI. I got $12,500. I did win a Miller welder and some snap-on tools.
I was pretty excited. Adam did so well, one of the judges actually came up to me and said that he doesn't have to put any plastic filler on his fender at all. He metal finished all 3. He even did better than some of the college kids that were there. So it's pretty exciting. Try to push them to their limits, but not too hard where they burn out. But it takes a lot of hard work, and he's a hard worker. He's very, very talented. I think we have great programs here. Collision repair course, I think, is a pretty good program, but This is something that kids ought to take advantage of. This is something we need workers out there in these fields. Everybody can't go to college. A lot of kids going to college nowadays, or they don't have a job when they get out. So a trade is what most kids, I think, need, at least to start out with.
Matt, this is the second year in a row you've won a medal at the skills competition. How did winning that silver medal last year prepare you for going all the way to the gold this year?
To be honest, last year winning silver medal, it gave me the push to come back and, do better and succeed in something that, obviously I didn't really fail in, but I came short of my goals. So it pushed me to try harder. We did about, say, a good 4 months of training in class, about every other day, maybe almost every day. And then after school, we did Fridays through Saturdays, 6 hours a day Saturday, 3 hours a day after school Fridays. And that was for about the last 4 months. The competition for me, I thought was, I'm not going to say easy, but it was more relaxed than what I thought it would be. Because last year I was in an overall competition where we were using manual machines. And to do some of those parts, you really have to go fast and push yourself. And on this, they gave you a little bit more time, and it just kind of seemed like I could take my time and focus a little bit better and, do a little bit better job. My future plans are going to be currently working in a shop, and I plan on working a little bit more. I want to do a little bit of college training, and then I would like to possibly open up my own shop if, the resources are available. Your future will change as soon as you do it. I mean, I'll be honest, when I was younger, before I went to tech, I was really an equipment operator for my dad's company. And, equipment operator, you still got to go to school and all that. And now that I've been to school for tech and went through SkillsUSA, opportunities have just, hit me right in the face.
Most of the work that we do in preparation for the national event is done after school. Matt's long been graduated, but he's still continuously coming here every day, practicing, putting in the time, even on the weekends. I applaud him for his efforts, but I'm right there next to his side, coaching him and telling him, what's next. So there's a lot of pressure on him to, kind of be like a little programmed robot to where he just knows what he's got to do and he just does it. And that's really at the level you need to be for this national contest. I think it's a gauge for a personal pride, if nothing else, for myself. It lets me know where my students stand in relationship to the rest of the United States of America. And I think it speaks volumes as to what we're teaching them is current, it's business and industry standards. And these students ought to be able to go right from this institute right out and step into the workplace and do just great for themselves.
And also for you this year, a special treat. Not only did your students win, but your daughter did too.
Yes, this year has been a long-awaited year. My daughter is a junior here, and she also is currently taking the nursing program at St. Clair TEC. And as a parent, I had mixed emotions, hoping that she would do good. Didn't expect she would do as good as she did, but I'm very thankful that she did. So it was a great week for me because I had the opportunity to be with Matt out in Kansas City, Missouri, and then I flew into Nashville, Tennessee to watch her award ceremony. So as far as a parent goes and a teacher, I don't think you can get much a better week.
If you're at Tech.
Well, I think what it says to the community is that St. Clair Tech offers quality programs, state-of-the-art programs. The training here prepares students to be tops in the nation, and it's something that we tell people, but it's also something that our students demonstrate every year, and we're extremely proud of our teachers and the students for the effort they put into it and the results. But really, we're most proud of the effort and the way they represent St. Clair Tech, they represent St. Clair County, and the state of Michigan.
To learn more about Tech and its programs, be sure to check out the Tech website at sctech.org. For this RESA TV Extra, I'm Terry Harrington.